literally life-changing with Maggie Winters. Usually I don't do like an introduction of who I'm with, but I think I should say like, this is my father, Willie Winters, in case you're like, who the hell is this? You don't really have an online, well, you have a little bit of an online presence. Do you?
No, I don't think so.
You have an Instagram.
Yeah, I used it once.
Yeah. So.
No, I used it in 2021.
2021 when you biked across the United States.
Yes, I have not posted anything
since then.
I don't think
Okay,
so.
well then you don't have an online presence.
I'm sorry.
So if you really didn't, because usually I don't introduce because I just figure the name will be in and people can just Google like who is this. But maybe I can start introducing people. I don't know.
Will they find out all the
dark secrets about you? Yeah. Yeah.
Arrests.
All your jail time.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was positive jail time, it could be okay.
Yeah. People
go to jail for positive things, right?
Protesting against injustice. Yeah, I think that's good.
Defending. Not
Sure.
me, though. I've never been to jail, FYI. I think you'd know about it if
I was. I was
Have
in
you
jail.
ever been to jail?
Yes, I was.
What?
Yeah, I was. It's embarrassing.
Are you serious?
Yes.
How did I not know this?
I was.
For marijuana?
No. I was. I was managing Riley's daughter, and we had this.
It's a bar on the south side.
Yeah, we had a contest.
I was just to say we're in Chicago because usually we record in New York, but right now we're in Chicago.
Yeah. So we used to do this contest, and it was, we had stupid contests all the time. So this one was we bought a Lazy Boy chair and put it on the stage at Riley's.
Okay.
And we had like a lamp and a little cooler in there, and we did it for like 10 weeks, and we have a drawing. Whoever won on Super Bowl Sunday got to sit in the Lazy Boy with the cooler and then won everything to take home.
And then watch the
game.
And
a TV. Yeah, and got to watch the team on the stage at Riley's. So I went to pick up the Lazy Boy.
Okay.
And
did you have a deal with Lazy Boy? Or you just bought it?
No, I just, they had a store nearby.
Okay.
Get there, get into the lot, and all of a sudden, an Oakland policeman pulls me over, and he said, "Stay in the car." He was like just real Barney Fife. So he ends up handcuffing me and putting me in the back seat.
You say why?
I'm saying, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
I'm not happy, and he says, "Your sticker's expired because the emissions control sticker."
Oh yeah.
We didn't have the test done in time.
Oh, do you get arrested for that?
Well, you get arrested because your sticker is expired if you don't have the emissions thing. You can't. Oh. So they put me in the cell. They took my belt like I was going to hang myself
because of your emissions test.
But I knew all the policemen there.
Yeah.
And so eventually I was released. I had to pay a bail. I had to go to court, but I get to the court and I knew the judge.
Oh. He said you're good?
He said, "You're not going to forget to do your emission test again, are you, Mr. Winters?" I said, "Oh, no, sir." And that was it. I was done. I think the cop was pissed.
That was not what I expected when you started by saying Riley's daughter in a Lazy Boy chair. I don't know.
No.
That was illegal.
It was never
something illegal going on.
No,
just
that was it.
Test.
Yeah, that was my big time.
Big time in the
well, and I spent a lot of time in jail, as you know.
Yeah.
in my job.
Oh yes, yeah. My dad worked for Cook County Jail.
I worked for the Cook County Sheriff, Tom Dart.
What was your title, like rehabilitation?
I was director of reentry program. So we worked with men. There was a women's division, but that was not my.
Yeah.
So we're working with young guys who are going to be coming back to the community and try to change.
Teach them
how to change themselves. How to it's just basic things.
You had a farm, right, or like a little garden?
We had a garden. We had all kinds of things. We had
guitar lessons.
Yes, we had a demolition program that we used. The detainees would learn. They'd get certifications. They'd learn how to use tools, and we'd take houses down and save the materials. And so we'd be doing a favor for a community, but at the same time, we're teaching these guys. And then some of them got jobs. Like in a construction?
Yeah,
that was the thing. So good jobs, Yeah. That's what they need. They need direction. They need opportunities. And
isn't there, I know this has nothing to do with, what's the hot dog place called that you can work if Felony Franks? Remember that?
It's. I don't think it's in business
Oh,
anymore. But
dang.
that was a good thing.
Yeah, you could work
Anything.
anything. Yeah.
Any sort of. Well, you need a job that you can support a family and
Yes.
things like that. So they need. You also need to get your records expunged if you can, because that prevents
Yeah.
a lot of guys from even getting an interview. So
yeah, I need a job right now. So if anybody,
I'll get you a job at the county jail. No, I probably could not.
yeah, probably not. I could teach stand-up comedy to the.
That would be an opportunity.
They would have stories that just.
They have plenty of time to perform.
Well, I watched that movie. That was nominated. Did you Sing Sing? Did you see that?
I don't think so.
Sing Sing. It was about prisoners putting on plays.
Oh, okay.
It was based off a true story.
Yeah, I think I've heard that. They did theater. We brought theater down.
Yeah.
In fact, we brought the Q brothers.
Yes, the Q brothers.
And they were phenomenal.
They still perform in Chicago.
They did their version of Othello, which was wonderful.
Yeah. And we saw Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rap version of Othello was it was unbelievable. It was great. And it was, for the guys, that was performed to men and women, but they all loved it. It was like, they saw something there that they had never seen, and it was great. Those guys are great.
I saw something I had never seen. Well, then I saw Hamilton years later, but the Q brothers were the first musical rap. So Lin-Manuel can take a seat.
Yeah, I wonder what they're doing now.
I saw one of them, remember last year I saw one of them at a restaurant, and I was like, I'm sorry, are you one of the Q brothers? And he was like, yes. And I was like, my dad, Willie Winters. And he was like, oh my God, of course.
They were terrific. They were.
Shout out to the Q brothers.
Yes.
If they're around, check them out.
I'm sure they're going to be watching.
I'm sure everyone in the city of Chicago and New York and the world is watching this at all times.
Well, it would be life-changing for them.
Yeah, it would be. I also wanted to say that we just drove up here from Beverly, where we live. I often tell people I live at home. Don't worry, I'm not hiding that fact. Do you like having your 35-year-old daughter living at home?
I think it's nice, as long as you're happy. I mean, I don't think, long term you probably aren't going to be doing that, because you'll.
No, I'm staying.
No, you're welcome to stay. You are welcome to stay.
That's very nice.
It's nice having other people in the house.
Yeah, besides your wife?
No, I mean, and my wife. Sometimes she doesn't want to talk to me.
My mom is mad that I have my dad first as a guest, but I think you go first, show her how it's done, and then she can do it. I think she'd be like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, well.
And I don't know what she would say.
She has her old comedy routine.
Yeah, she does. She's funny.
She is funny.
Yeah.
She's funny.
Yeah.
Not all the time. I can say that. I've been married 45 years.
Yeah, you have. That's crazy, actually. We can get in, because I feel like you have 2 segments that you have a couple that you want to share, so we can get into the segments if you want.
Okay, what segments?
Literally, I'll go first, so either way.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
So for me, I do it every time, so mine obviously always change, but I was thinking about, family-wise, what I could say that's literally life-changing. And I do want to say our St. Patrick's Day party. Our Southside Irish St. Patrick's Day party. We've been having it for, was it 25 years now?
25 years, yeah, 25 years.
So we have St. Patrick's Day. If you don't know what St. Patrick's Day is, God bless you. It is March 17th, celebrating St. Patrick.
Right. But then our party is always 1 week before.
1 week before, the Sunday before St. Patrick's Day.
Unless the Sunday falls on St. Patrick's Day, then it's on that day.
Chicago has 2. We have the downtown parade celebration, but then we have the Southside Irish, SSI.
Yes.
Parade celebration. And then we specifically, our family has...
It's just much better than downtown, but that's just me saying that.
I mean, I agree, actually. It's more authentic, I gotta say.
No, it's more neighborhood. I mean, downtown
it's more neighborhood,
is fine.
Yeah, downtown is fine. We do whatever you want to do. Southside Irish parade, and we have a party at our house.
It starts with a...
Catholic Mass.
Yes.
We're Irish Catholic, famously. My uncle is a priest.
Yes.
Is that okay? Does he?
Yeah, Father Bart.
Father Bart Winters.
Father Bart says the Mass.
Yes.
And some years he hasn't. He had a friend from Ireland who's passed away, but he used to do the Mass. Father Stephen.
Rooney.
Father Rooney. And then we had, different people fill in once in a while, but Bart's done it,
Yeah.
90% of the time.
But everyone's in our backyard in a tent.
Like 230 some people
That's
last
insane.
year.
And I want to say, because I think when you say like mass in our backyard, you imagine us having like a very, very big backyard, but we don't.
No.
So it's like we're crammed in there, but
We have a bungalow.
we live in a bungalow, a Chicago bungalow.
But we cover the entire yard
Yes.
with a tent, and
Yes.
it's heated,
Yes.
and we have a sound system. And we set up chairs. Oh, it's
He
crazy.
personally tests each chair, make sure it's sitting correctly. You do kind of test
I make
the chair.
sure the rows are set, because
Yes.
you want to get as many as you
People
can
in.
So
Have mass, and then the second mass is over, we
yes.
are getting those chairs.
The chairs are immediately.
Ripped.
Everyone knows what to do. All my nephews and
Yeah.
our sons and friends and family. Everything is taken down. Tables are set up. Tablecloths are put on.
Green, they're green.
And people immediately go down into the basement and form a double line, and then
For Irish breakfast.
an Irish breakfast.
Yeah. And then parade day is interesting because the weather changes every year. It could be very beautiful or it could be snowy and cold.
Yes.
But we have a heated tent no matter what. So
Yeah. And then sometimes because of that, people will either stay in the tent or go to the parade. And if they stay in the tent the whole day, then it's a long
news.
day. Yeah. Well, because they're sitting next
why?
to
I wonder why.
the beer, and they're getting into the beer for
The kegs.
many hours. But we have live entertainment.
Yes.
That starts around 2:00 and goes into too late.
Sometimes it ends with us singing karaoke style along to songs. One year the cops came. We weren't arrested, but they came and they said, you need to actually be quiet because it is a Sunday night.
I think, wasn't your mother arrested one year?
Yeah.
No, she wasn't.
For her singing voice. They said, we don't care how loud you're being, but your voice, you gotta go. My mom, one year, and I'll share the photo. We were just talking about this. We have a lot of random musicians come by. Yeah. We have a lot of like fiddlers, just random musicians come.
Pipers, guitar players, everything.
And this fiddler came, and it was a cold year, and he had a fiddler's glove on, which, what is it missing like this?
Fingerless.
Fingerless.
So.
And it was on the ground. It was green, and she just decided to pick it up and put it on to hold her drink because it was cold. But we were all like, what is this glove you have on? This is a fiddler's glove. And she's like, yeah, I found it on the ground. So we took a photo of her, and she was laughing. My mom is definitely like 2 glasses of wine, and then that's it.
And then then she likes to do the karaoke.
Yeah,
with
sing
all
karaoke.
her friends.
Yes, sing along to
It's
karaoke.
very entertaining.
Yeah. Usually the Kelly family, shout out to the Kelly family, is with us at the end of the night. We order Milano's pizza. Long, very good day.
Well, this is it. That's the third meal. In between time, we should say at 2:00 we put out corned beef, sandwiches,
potato salad,
all kinds of stuff for all the and everyone comes in. The same people who ate breakfast at 9:30, they're eating sandwiches at 2:30, and then they eat Milanos at like 9:00.
Yeah.
So that's your life-changing thing, is the Southside
St.
Irish
Patrick's Day,
yeah.
Well, I do one every week, so mine is, I get a ton.
It is a life-changing thing.
Do you want to? Yeah, it is.
Meet so many people.
We meet so many people. A lot of friends that I make, I know that we're finally like very good friends when I invite them to that party.
Well, we should say who some of the people have been there.
Oh.
Governor Pritzker sat there for the entire mass next to me. The entire mass. It was when he was running for governor.
Yeah, and he won.
And he was terrific. He is like he is now. He's very engaging, and I mean, I think he's been a hero recently. The way he's stood up to whoever's in the White House right now.
Who must not be named.
Yes.
We'll go full Harry Potter mode.
Yeah.
Do the big name drop.
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama was at this party.
Yeah, there was one. Unfortunately, the only time he lost.
Yeah.
He ran against Bobby Rush, but he came. But everyone was impressed by him, and then of course,
except for me, I think, because I was like 12.
Yeah.
And I remember being introduced. Let me say this: my dad knows a lot of people, has a lot of friends, and at some point when you're 12 or 13, I really don't care to meet anymore. This is Mr. Obama. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, add him to the list. But then years later, obviously, I regret my
Yeah, I think everybody that was there said, well, where's the picture?
I know. We didn't get a photo, and
We
that's
had-
why we're like, every time anyone has potential, we take photos of them.
We got a photo of when he was senator, but
Yeah.
no presidential photos.
No presidential photo. We did, remember we got his Christmas card one year?
Yeah, we did.
And it said on the back, Obama 08.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh my God, he's running for president.
Yeah.
And then he forgot about us.
That was it.
Yeah, it was.
It's so
like,
sad.
dude.
No, he's a good man. I wish he was, well, he's still around, but I wish he was in
The White House?
the White House, yeah, but that's not happening.
The East Wing, we really needed that fixed. Okay, are you ready for me to ask you about yours?
Sure. Can I say a couple things or just
Yeah,
one?
you can say a couple, but
right,
I'm going to say Willie Winters, my father. What is literally life-changing to you?
Well, I was thinking about this,
Yeah.
and probably because...
And thank you, because,
yeah, I guess I should. I wasn't thinking about it
Yeah.
at all. So, because, my wife Carrie and I recently celebrated our 45th wedding anniversary this past September, I was thinking about that a lot. And so that was a life-changing thing when I met your mother.
Oh, and tell us the story.
So I was, once again, Riley's daughter comes into the...
Were you working or you
I
drinking?
was managing Riley's.
Okay.
And a friend of mine was dating one of your mother's friends.
Okay.
And they would come up there, and he introduced me to your mother. And I thought, oh my gosh. I was like, what do you go, smitten.
Oh.
Yeah. So, eventually we did go out for a date.
Didn't she leave her purse?
She left her purse,
Yeah.
and then I returned it, and that's when we really got to meet each other. And then I think I asked her out soon after that, and I remember, this is crazy. We went up to, we saw Waylon Jennings up at Milwaukee Summerfest.
You went all the way to Milwaukee for a
Yeah,
date?
and we were in the back of a car, not even in seats, like crammed in the back of like one of those Broncos. Me and your mother.
And she was
That's our
like,
first
yeah,
date.
this is a dream.
Yeah, surprising.
Wait,
This
didn't
guy doesn't even have his own car.
wasn't one of a date where you showed up with overalls, no shirt underneath?
Yeah,
And you had a VW Bug
yeah, I did.
van?
I was kind of a hippie.
Oh my God. That was life-changing, meeting my mother.
Yes.
Having 3 children.
Yeah, all those things, I
Yeah.
think. But, but there's other things, like that I thought about, like not as life-changing maybe, but in other ways. 20 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I got a hip replacement.
Yes.
I had, been in a lot of pain for a couple of years. But once I did, besides all the pain thing, I mean, I think anybody has some sort of a knee or hip replacement that they do it because they're in pain.
Emergency back surgery.
So, yeah, there you go.
I remember I made you a iron-on shirt that said, I'm hip.
Yeah, I still have
Yeah,
that
you
somewhere.
do?
I'm hip,
Mm.
yeah. But because of that, the life-changing part, besides not being in pain, was I started cycling again.
Yes.
I'd always liked to ride a bike. And I always had bikes. But I never really got into long-distance cycling. And because of that, I did. Your uncles talked me into riding from our house all the way up to Union Pier, Michigan.
Which uncles?
Kurt and Kenny.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, it was the first long
Oh my
distance
God.
bike. It was like 80 miles.
Wait, do you remember that first time that you rode 80 miles? Was it insane?
I was dying.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I mean, but oddly enough, when we were all done,
Yeah.
when we rode to Kenny's place,
Yeah.
it was like in Three Oaks. And I was hooked. I was like, God, that was so much fun. I mean, you're in pain, but at the same time, you're thinking,
I did this.
I did this. So
Yeah.
then you start planning to do it again. And then but it's not just the cycling, it's the camaraderie with all the guys I ride with.
Mm-hmm.
I have so many close friends, and there's a big biking community in Beverly.
Yeah.
And, we ride across Iowa for RAGBRAI. We do that. We do local rides. We do century rides. I've done numerous century rides.
Yeah, but I want to talk obviously about the big one of going across the United States.
Yes.
From where'd you start and where'd you end?
Virginia to Oregon.
It took you 3 months.
Yeah, it's 74 days.
Oh my God.
Actually.
74 days.
days. I was gone for 83, I think, but
And how many miles?
4,167.
And how pissed was Mom? She actually got over it.
She was very supportive of the whole thing once. I should start the first idea came up. I was getting ready to retire.
Yes.
And I went up to Evanston to one woman gave a presentation about her 2 cross-country trips and on a bike. And I said, wow, this is amazing. Brought a brochure home about was adventure cycling.
Yeah.
And she sees it. And she goes,
you leave it on the counter for her to...
Well, I didn't leave it for, God knows, I didn't want to start into it. She goes, what's this? I said, oh, that would be kind of interesting to do a bike ride across the country sometime. And she was just pissed because she said, oh, this is the first thing that you're going to retire and you're going to be riding across the country. And, we finally have some time to spend together. My wife was already retired. So we had a big argument about
we were all kind of like, don't you think it's nice to have 3 months away from each other?
Well, I think ultimately.
Yeah, it was.
But it turned out to be, there was a life-changing.
Yeah.
I mean, meeting people across the country, and it was during the time of COVID.
Yeah.
And politically, there was a lot going on. I mean, I was riding with some guys who were fairly conservative, and we were going into some communities that were definitely
more conservative.
But the people were in general, everyone was terrific.
Yeah.
And so it gives you kind of some hope.
What was one of your favorite places you think you saw?
Well, Oregon was spectacular.
Yeah, that was like the end.
Yeah, well, it was the last state, but I mean, you had you're biking through Idaho and Wyoming, going up that way, crossing the Rockies before that, and Colorado was amazing. But Oregon was something special because of the different climates, and you're in the Cascade Mountains, and we went across the entire state. So we went up to Missoula, then came back down and went all the way to Florence, Oregon. And it was great. And then I took a train, 2.5-day train trip back to Chicago. It was wonderful. I think that more than anything, when you do this kind of trip, I mean, you have to be trained for it. You have to be in good shape.
You had a trainer, right? You had a guy help you?
I had a guy who helped me. It was like an online kind of training thing. Your mother got me. But you have to have more than anything is you have to have the time.
Yeah.
You got to have a little money too.
Yes.
Supportive wife.
Yes.
But if you have the time, I think a lot of people could do this. It's just, and then like anything else, it's like perseverance. You just got to make it in your mind that you're going to do it.
You slept in public parks, right?
Yeah, we camped in some
I'm scared about that.
Yeah, we camped every night, mostly camping, but we did stay inside. I think out of the 74, 9 or 10 nights.
When you first got back to actual bed, were you or did you not care?
I got so comfortable sleeping in the tent. I mean, I enjoyed it.
It's really twisted.
Yeah, you enjoy it. You get so comfortable. You get used to it.
That's
Syndrome
or something. I don't know the medical term, but
it was life changing.
It was literally life changing. Do you have another one, or is that those are your two? No, you said a couple, so I want to make sure.
Well, your mom and those two.
That's it. My mom and biking. I'm kidding. Those are great things.
No, it's just life changing. There's other life changing things out there.
There's a lot. Yeah.
It's people. I mean, it's like
we talked about this outside. Yeah, people.
I was talking about being in New York recently.
Yes.
For my first time. I'm 73. I finally went to New York. And everyone said,
welcome.
And I've traveled a lot.
Yeah.
And they said, you've never been to New York? I said, just, I've been.
Well, you did school in New York, but not New York City.
Yeah, in Western New York.
You never thought, let me go down to New York City?
Oh, I was in high school. So I was I couldn't even go to Buffalo.
You were going to be a priest too?
Yes, I was going to be a priest.
And then you found the devil.
Yeah. I lost my vocation.
No, your school burnt down.
But going to New York itself, I mean, it's a wonderful city, I think.
Are you going to tie this to your flop corner?
Well, I was going to tie it to the life-changing.
Yeah.
Because we talked about going to see the Statue of Liberty, and then you see Emma Lazarus's poem. I think it's New Colossus, I think is what it's called, but give me your tired, your poor. And you're thinking about what's going on in this country around immigration, how we're not open to that idea right now.
Mm-hmm.
But then last night I go to an event in Chicago that's put on by the Archdiocese, and it's for immigration. And the Cardinal spoke, and he mentions this whole thing about the Statue of Liberty and how Pope John Paul had dedicated the plaque when it was reinstalled, and said the very same message, and how important it is today, and how we have to, we have to stand up against what's happening to immigrants. They have to be treated fairly. Yes. They have to be treated with dignity, and he just, so that gives me hope.
Yeah,
but,
I think so.
Yeah,
I think, I mean, it's hard when, people are so aggressive, but like when you like watch the videos though of like ICE like taking people, but then there's like so many people surrounding them like fighting back. I'm sure it's very hard to like, scary. It's scary.
It is very scary because they're being aggressive, they're threatening. I mean, if there's a legitimate reason to take somebody out of the country, I'm sure there are, but that's not what they're doing in a lot of these cases, and we know this.
And it doesn't have to be as aggressive.
No, well,
no matter what, right?
Well, the Cardinal gave a message. This is when they did the mass for the Pope Leo from Chicago, of course. Everyone should know that.
Pope Leo.
Southsider, too.
Yeah, I did a video.
Anyway.
Watch it if you want to.
The Cardinal said very specifically, these are the people who pick all of our produce and harvest all of our food, and they work in our hospitals, and they work in the restaurant business.
Yeah.
And they take care of our parents in nursing homes.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden we want to just toss them off to the side.
Yeah.
And that's wrong on so many levels. But
yeah, absolutely.
I'll get off the soapbox. Right?
No. No, it's important. It's important. Yeah, immigrants are very important. And not that, and I already brought up Hamilton, so I'm not going to bring it up again, but they do say immigrants get the job done. I have explained that I am a theater person, so don't worry. People don't usually like theater people, but hopefully they like me because You saw Hamilton?
Yeah, I loved Hamilton.
Yeah.
I thought it was terrific.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yeah.
The Q brothers. Maybe the Q brothers. Okay. Okay, should we do Flop Corner?
Yes.
And I like to do this thing where I go, welcome to Flop Corner.
Okay, so when I...
Flop down. Yeah, you can do it too. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, we're off. It's fine. We're white. I don't know what you want. I'm going to say, because I was like thinking about something specifically with you and I that I could say Flop Corner about. And I think it's that I was given the gene of our skin. Pretty bad skin. Yeah.
Hide my
mom...
hands.
You're 100% Irish. You gave me the Irish skin. I burn easily. I have eczema.
I apologize.
I have moles on my face. And my mom, I feel like she sits in the sun. She's got a tiny bit of Italian inside of her.
Well, I don't know, less than half, but...
Yeah, but she still is able to like handle the sun more than I am.
Yeah.
And that's because of you.
I'm sorry.
And I have to go to the dermatologist 4 times a year. Yeah.
Well, I grew up, going out to the beach and, you no suntan, no sunblock, anything. They put baby oil on you.
Oh my God.
It was like,
but then didn't people burn or they just...
Oh yeah.
They just thought it was good?
You look like a lobster.
Yeah.
On the beach. Nice.
Yeah.
Couldn't even lay on your back. You'd be burned.
Oh my God. Yeah. Burned to hell.
This is why I'm having all kinds of things cut off my back
Oh
these
my
days.
God. Yeah, me too. I had melanoma, famously, and it was beautiful. And I have a scar from it. I scar easily. You scar easily?
I do.
Yeah. What is this?
I don't know. I'm taking medication for fungal infections right now. Sorry.
Am I going to have that?
It's not for a couple of years.
Oh my God.
Something to look forward to in your old age.
Yeah. Why did I get this?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. Did family members who had eczema? Anyone in your life? Why am I the blessed?
I don't know. I think, I'm sure there's family members. My father had things going on with his nails.
That's the blessing that we get.
Like vampire stuff going on.
Oh my God. That's a flop. I hate it. I mean, I was told, obviously, by my mom that I was like, oh, you have Italian. And then I did the 23andMe, and I was about 2% Italian. So that's not going to help me at all. That's not going to help with the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to live somewhere. I guess Chicago is mostly, there's a lot of time that it's cloudy and I can avoid the sun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we all have to. I mean,
wear sunscreen, guys.
yes, wear sunscreen.
Wear a hat.
Big
When you
floppy
go to the
hats.
yeah, when we go to the beach, my dad is big hat, tent,
Yes.
sunscreen.
Even when I bike, I have long sleeves on with the thin things. I put stuff all over me.
Oh my god.
You have to.
It's a nightmare. I went to Hawaii. Yeah, I went to Hawaii. I'm bragging to perform, and I went to and because I got melanoma, I was very like a lot more serious. So I got a swim shirt, and then I had a big black hat, and I looked like I was a witch at the resort.
But you got burned too, didn't you? When you went to
a little
Hawaii?
bit,
Yeah.
but not enough. Like that's why I really took it seriously. I did get a little, but the sun in Hawaii, it's like you just walk outside and you're done. You're toast.
You got to slather yourself up. Yeah.
I am not. Yeah, I do have to slather. I probably have to slather myself up because of these lights. Like I don't know. You want to talk about your flop corner?
Yeah, sure.
You don't have to do that.
I know, I just did it.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Well, I mean, besides the 2024 election, that was the biggest flop in my life. No, it that has been affecting everything in our lives, I think.
Yeah.
Too much, but
yeah.
you don't want to talk about it all the time. But
No.
I don't know. I was thinking about goofy stuff like when I go to, it's the, anytime you go out to a coffee shop or store, you walk in there and you generally the first thing they say is, what can I get started for you? Like, so everybody is like Starbucks and it just drives me nuts.
You hate it.
It's constant.
Why do you hate it specifically?
It's because they whatever happens, say, oh, what can I get you?
Yeah.
Or
whatever happened to hello?
yeah, that and the other part that goes with that is when they say, you give your order and they go, oh, can I have a name for your order? And I want to say, like if I ordered egg sandwich, I'll go, egg sandwich. And they'll go, no, a name for your order. I'm calling it egg sandwich.
Why can't you say your name?
Because it's the way they do it.
Oh.
Is there a name for your order? Yeah.
Instead of just saying what's your name?
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, just. But the whole.
What's the name for your order?
What can I get started for you? They're going to do it at the emergency room when you go in there. You're going to have a wound in your head. Well, I'd like some stitches started. How about that?
Start them up for me, please.
Yeah.
Well, do you think it's just like? So you think it's Starbucks started that kind of thing? And
yeah, and it's just annoying.
You don't like Starbucks coffee, do you?
No, I do not.
No, yeah.
And you know the people in Starbucks that I've been to, one in our neighborhood, they're nice people and everything.
Of course,
I think they're.
It's never the employees.
Yeah, I just don't like the coffee. I like we go to locally 2 Mile.
2 Mile in Beverly.
Yeah, good coffee.
If you live in Beverly,
good food,
or if you live in Chicago, you can make the travel.
Or Afro Joe's.
That's
really good. That's
really
right nearby. So those are good places.
You can go to both. You can get 2 coffees. That's not against the law.
And you could drink them. You know,
yeah,
like take a slug out of each.
Yeah. Take a slug.
Yeah.
My dad likes to say slug. That me and my brothers have matching tattoos that say sluggo because of you. You know that? How do you feel about that?
Well, I always remember when your brothers lied to me about their tattoos because this is before tattoos, before everybody has, dogs have tattoos now, like the whole family. The kids, no, it's
not
fine.
You.
I do not have tattoos. But, so I told the boys, I said, don't get tattoos, whatever. And we're sitting in the backyard and I look and Bart has a Chicago flag right here. I go, you got a tattoo? Liam's got one on the shoulder too. And I said,
yeah,
Chicago flag. I said, what's that? And they go, oh, those are those temporary tattoos. We just did it, Dad.
They lied to you?
Yeah, like 3 weeks later. Yeah. That's not temporary.
Yeah, Chicago flag. They do. They got those young and now they have to live with like full Chicago flag.
Well, I used to make jokes about tattoos. I can't anymore
because all your children have them.
My daughter-in-laws have them.
Your daughter.
My grandchildren have them now.
But me and my
temporary tattoos.
Oh, I was going to say your grandchildren do not. That would be. We got Sluggo.
They will though. As soon as they turn 18, they're going to be out getting tattoos.
Probably. We got Sluggo because growing up, my dad, if we were like chugging orange juice, he'd say, "Cool, that's Sluggo." You still say Sluggo?
I say weasel too.
Weasel behavior.
Weasel behavior.
Yeah. Give us an example of weasel behavior.
You're driving down the Ryan and somebody like is trying to pass you, and the lane is closing or something, and then they have to drive all the way up to the front and cut everybody off. Weasel behavior.
Weasel behavior, yeah. So you guys can feel free to use that weasel behavior. Jag is obviously.
Yeah.
Jag is also, is it Philly they use it, or?
I think so, yeah.
Or not Philly.
But your grandmother used it. She was a very earthy, colloquial type of woman. She would say what was on her mind. I mean, she was a great lady.
I'm going to start saying what's on my mind at all times, too. I'm gonna, just to honor her.
Yeah.
The name Marguerite.
Yeah, she would tell us.
And she would
refer to me and our brothers as
Pack of
Jags. Yeah.
And she was a good cook, right?
She was an excellent cook.
What was your favorite thing that she made, do you think?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. I'd have to think. I mean, she was just a good cook all the way around. But she made a lot of different, roasts. And, she made wonderful spaghetti. And even, for an Irish woman, she was very, very good. She cooked for priests. She cooked for the St. Rita Monastery. She cooked for a couple different parishes. And, she made different casseroles and stuff that were very good.
Yeah.
She was a good baker, too.
Yeah. So that's where Uncle John got it.
Yeah, that's where my brother John got it. And my brother Mark cooks for priests.
Yeah.
No.
You guys are all good
family.
Uncle Bart's a good.
Uncle Bart. Yeah. Uncle Bart's like the gourmet cook.
He's a gourmet. Yeah. He makes a salad. It's like enough for.
He's really good.
He also introduced me to my favorite cake in Chicago, which is Janine's wedding cake.
Yes.
Which they don't sell full cakes anymore.
No.
It's messed up. But still, you can go to Taste of Heaven. We're actually shouting out a lot of places, but that's on the north side.
Bittersweet used
Bittersweet,
to be. That was. I think that's gone, isn't it? Wait, is Bittersweet? Oh God, one of them's gone.
Taste of Heaven is still there.
Okay, then Bittersweet must be.
Oh, I don't know. No,
I thought one of them.
Google it yourself. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Do you have anything? Any advice you want to give the people?
Go on Instagram and follow my daughter.
That is exactly the information.
That's what you got to do.
Thank you so much.
Because, and you know what? I don't even have to say this because anywhere I go, it seems someone will say, "Oh, your daughter's so funny," and I said, "Yeah, she's funny." But and they'll say, "I watch her," and I'm embarrassed to say this since I don't go on Instagram. I have to do it more.
Yeah,
and then it's. But your mom will say, "Oh, look at this one here," and then I'll look at it, so then I'll see it.
You don't have to go to Instagram more. Actually,
I have watched all the podcasts.
We should all get off Instagram. Actually, no, don't get off yet. I just too much social media.
Instagram, you get on there, and all of a sudden you're, looking at some guy I would watch these guys like build something, and I watch the entire thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, wow, this is fascinating. I will never do that.
No,
ever. I don't have all those tools, but I had to watch.
You got to get to the end.
Video, and oh my God.
Sometimes it's cool to watch people do things you'll never do, but then you're like, why am I watching this over and over? I could be doing something else.
Yes.
Yeah. Usually at the end I ask the guests where we can find them, but you're kind of under the radar.
Yeah.
Don't find him.
Yeah, don't find me. I've been retired for 7 years. I'm incognito.
He's incognito, so you guys can
you can see me on the bike path. In fact,
my
wife will say, "This happened." She sees some guy, he's got a white beard and a helmet, yellow helmet, and she was looking for me, and she yells, and she goes, "Willie!" And it wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
Because there's a lot of guys that look like me who are out on their bikes.
Yeah.
So that's where you'll find me.
Find him on the bike path.
Major Taylor Trail or the
you're giving specifics.
Yeah, well, that's a great trail, and then the, we go south all the time. All the guys that do Pat Max Pack,
Pat Max Pack. We can talk about that really quickly too.
Yeah. Pat Mack was a nephew or cousin of ours who died. He had brain tumors, pediatric brain tumors when he was, from the time he was very little till when he died at 12.
Yeah. He was a fighter.
And just a great kid. And so his parents, in their grief, they started this foundation, and it started with the St. Patrick's Party, and then Pat Grant and Pete Burns and Tom McNamara, the father,
you know them, obviously.
They all put together this bike ride from Beverly up to Michigan City, and now we've been doing it for 11 years, and we've raised a couple $1
Yeah.
million. Last year we raised like $450,000.
Wow. And you can always donate to Pet Max Pack.
Yeah.
But usually I share when the ride's coming along, or St. Patrick's Day they have a big
Yeah, we have a big party
to raise more
early
money.
in March.
Yeah, early in March.
And it's but we've created a whole community of riders now,
Yeah.
men and women. We had 450 riders this year.
That's amazing.
And they're from all over the city, but a lot of Southsiders and men and women. You got to be 21, but
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, but you ride 70 miles, and then you get all kinds of food, and there's some beer involved.
Maybe a little bit of beer. We don't know.
And live entertainment, and it's just great. But that camaraderie that's been created through Pat Max Pick is wonderful. It makes you, gives you a good purpose of doing something good for other people and helping these kids. We have the kids and families come out to the race. Kids who are going through treatment and stuff, and they're so inspiring. That's great.
Would you say it's
literally
life-changing?
Okay, I forgot the letter.
No, you got
life-changing. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for being
Did I
here.
flop that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Literally life-changing with Maggie Winters.